Yo, 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 you on Authentic TV, man. Be authentic, protect your peace, protect your energy, man. Way to live, way to live. Today we're gonna talk about proper preparation prevents poor performance. So that's proper preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 P's. We're going to talk about the 5 P's. That's proper preparation prevents poor performance. Yeah, man, it's pretty much self-explanatory, man. In life, no matter what you do, you got to have a game plan. You got to not be predictable, and you got to always have a plan. Proper preparation prevents poor performance, man. If you're not fully prepared in whatever you do, you know what's going to happen. If you're not prepared, you don't have a game plan, which means something is not going to go right. So let's say if you're trying to own a business, you got to put the plan in process to actually get this business. You got to get your LLC. There's a lot of things that you got to do to actually get the business up and running. If you're going to have supplies, you got to get supplies. If you're going to have workers, you got to get the workers. You got to get the inventory. Whatever you do, you got to have a plan. You just can't hop in something. How many people you know that can actually swim that has never took swimming lessons? So with that being said, I'm saying you throw them in the water, never swim a day in their life, and expect them to actually swim to the bank. I can't say it's impossible, but it's very rare that you will see that happen. People have to be taught something. People have to know. People have to learn and be willing to learn. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You always got to have a game plan in life, no matter what you do. Before you go to bed, you should actually know what your next day is going to consist of. You should already know, have your plan in process. So when you get around or get in a situation, you don't be bum rushed. Just like football games, what they do, they practice for their opponent. Basketball teams, what they do, they practice for their opponent. Boxers, what they do, they box, they train for their opponent. So whatever you do, you got to be prepared at all times. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You never hop into nothing blind. One thing about it, if you blind and you trying to walk without that stick or without somebody guiding you, what happens? You walk right into the damn wall, right into an object, right into something. So you gotta have a game plan. At nighttime when you go to bed, write down your game plan. Say your prayers, manifest, meditate. A lot of times meditation is actually a stress reliever. Meditation actually opens up your mind and makes it clear, makes it real clear to what goals you have. You won't believe how many people I've told to meditate, just to focus, just get in a quiet space and just reflect on meditation. Sometimes the first time you do it, it may be hard because your mind is going to be everywhere. You're going to be trying to sit in silence and your mind is going to be thinking of 1,000,001 things until you train your mind to enjoy that peace, to enjoy that quiet, to actually tone out all those thoughts and just meditate. That's the main thing. My thing I'm trying to do right now, I haven't been good at it, but I'm trying to get up earlier. I'm trying to go to bed, not just say early, but I'm trying to go to bed a little earlier. Then I'm trying to wake up earlier, like 5:30, 6 o'clock. That way, what they say, early bird gets the worm. When you wake up early, you're getting ready, you're getting prepared for the day. Let's say if you gotta be at work at 11 o'clock and you wake up at 10:15, you rushing trying to get to this job at 11 o'clock. So if you get up earlier, hours earlier, you're slowly working your way up until the time that you gotta clock in. It's better to be early than to be late. In any situation, it's better to get there early than to get there late. So you gotta train yourself to get up earlier and just go on throughout the day. You don't want to rush, because when you rush and it seems like your whole day, if you rush and it seems like your whole day is off. You rushing to get to work. You rushing to do this. You rushing to do that. And it's like you're trying to catch up to yourself. You're trying to catch up to yourself. Everybody has felt like that. Everybody has felt like that. But when you get up earlier, it's like you getting up early. You taking a shower. You doing this. You doing that. You might be meditating. You might be doing this. And it helps you out because you got plenty of time to get to work. Because you may be rushing to get to work and you might run into a train. It might be a traffic block. It might be a wreck on the highway. So you always gotta know what you're getting into ahead of time. That's why I said proper preparation prevents poor performance. Always have you a game plan in whatever it is you do. From A to B to C to D to E to F to G. And strategize your day. Plan out your day from the time you clock in to the time your first break, to the time your first lunch, to the time you go out. You should already have it mapped out. If you're trying to find your way, a lot of times it don't go the way that you want it to go. So you got to prepare. You got to be focused. You got to be at one with yourself and come up with a game plan for the day. Like I said, the night before, just try to meditate. A lot of people don't do this. They probably don't even believe in it, but try to get by yourself and actually meditate. Just meditate. You will be surprised what you find within your inner self. We as human beings, we are controlled by the universe. We are universal creatures. That's why when the sun is shining, everybody's in a good mood. When it's gloomy and cloudy all day, people's moods change, full moons, all this. We are universal species. Our mood is affected by the environment, the universe. You know, it's just nature. It's pretty much nature. So once you actually grasp control of your inner peace, your inner self, you'll be surprised what your mind can do, what your body can do, what your spirit can do, and the energy that you project. You will be surprised what you can do. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 P's. I keep telling you, proper preparation prevents poor performance. If you don't prepare, you will not succeed. You got to have a game plan. You got to have a game plan. And then you got to have a backup plan for your game plan. And a lot of times your plan A has to have a plan B. Your plan B has to have a plan C. And your plan C has to have a plan D. And then it goes back to plan A. Always prepare. Always make sure that you are in a situation to try to better yourself, man. And always try to get up earlier, man. You got to prepare. You got to tackle the day head on. Because there's a lot of people in this world that's with you, but a lot of people don't genuinely give a damn. You know, everybody wants to see you doing good. Nobody wants to see you doing better than them. So the best thing to do is just focus. Focus. Strategize. Write down your game plan. Write down your dreams. Write down your goals. Write down your aspirations. And you will see, once you change your outlook on life, you will see how much better your life goes. You will see how much, by thinking positive, by acting positive, by trying to be positive, you control everything around you. Now, just because you're happy does not mean the people around you are going to be happy. But it's that inner peace that you got. You can't spend your life trying to impress people. You can't spend your life trying to please the next person. Because if you spend your life trying to please the next person, you will never be happy. So you got to take it upon yourself to actually please self first. Self-love is the best love. There is no love greater than self-love. You got to be able to look in the mirror, love your flaws, love your ups, love your downs, love everything about you from head to toe, man, and attack everything that you do in life with a game plan. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Always. If you play a basketball team and you haven't practiced for the basketball team, if your skill level is not up to their skill level, a lot of times what's going to happen is the other team's going to beat you. But if you prepare for their defense, if you prepare for the offense, you have a greater chance of winning. Just like basketball, just like baseball, just like soccer, just like any kind of sport. They have practice for a reason. You have to practice to get better in whatever you do. It could be speaking, it could be writing, it could be drawing, it could be typing. Anything that you need to get better at. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. My goal is, if you see on my header on my page, no weakness. If you know you have a weakness, attack that weakness and make that weakness one of your strengths. No weaknesses. You are only good as your weakest link, which means you are only good as the weakness that you have. Because when people find out you have a weakness, what happens is they try to play on that weakness. They try to plot on that weakness. They try to go around that weakness. You may be strong with your left hand, but not as strong with your right hand. So everything I do, I'm going to force you to use your right hand because I know that's your weakness, your right hand. So I'm not going to do nothing to make you use your left hand. I'm going to do everything to make you use your right hand, because why? Your right hand may be your weakest hand, or vice versa. You may be stronger with your right hand and your left hand is your weakest hand. So I'm going to do everything with your left hand because I know your right hand, you good. You catching everything. You blocking, but your left hand, you may not be as strong or may not be as coordinated. So I'm going to make you use your weakest hand. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Make sure any weakness that you have, you work on that weakness. You focus on that weakness. You try to find a way to make that weakness one of your strengths. Make that weakness one of your strengths. That's what you have to do, man. Proper I'm going to keep saying it. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 P's. I'm going to put this somewhere on the screen. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Whatever you do, you got to have a game plan. Whatever you do, you got to work hard to be better at it. If you're not practicing, if you're not getting better, 9 times out of 10, you getting worse. Nothing stays the same. It either gets better or it gets worse. Nothing stays the same. That could be anything in life. Just think about it. It's either going to get better or it's going to get worse. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Be wiser in the mind. Be more strong mentally. Try to make any weakness that you have, love your flaws, love your weaknesses, and make your weakness one of your strengths, man. I'm just checking in with y'all. It's not gonna. I knew this one wasn't gonna be long. I just wanted to come in and just talk to y'all about it, man. I'm trying to give y'all jewels because I'm working on myself. I'm working on myself. I'm trying to be more positive. I'm trying to be more uplifting. I'm trying to be more in tune with myself. So just like I have stuff I need to work on, everybody else has stuff they need to work on, and we can work on it together. You on Authentic TV, and I'll see you on the next one.